Hi, Cancer. This is Crystal with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your timeless reading for the next 30 days. Whenever you stumble upon this read, that is when the message is intended for you. Okay? So, for my repeat offenders, I want to give you a warm welcome. Thank you for showing up to see the shenanigans going on. And for your new people that are just stopping in to check out what's going on, to kill some boredom, kill some time, to whatever your purpose is, and I hope that you actually receive what it is that you want from my channel. Okay, so I feel like I got to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Cancer. There we have it. And you know me, I'm a one pump chump. I don't do do-overs usually. So sorry about sneezing here. Okay, so hello. This is very odd, and I'll tell you in just a moment. Cancer. So this is what I'm getting for you. The first card I have is a magic stream. This is a stream of being in the flow with life, the stream of consciousness, being able to receive abundance, like from many different sources, being open to the idea that life is abundant for you. And I want to say, I feel like you guys are having a really hard time. I just have to say this. I feel like there's something going on, some type of thought pattern. Maybe you're feeling in your feels right now a little bit like negativity or something stuck. I feel, my darlings, that perhaps you are, maybe even feeling crabby. I mean, no judgment there. Been there, done that. But I'm going to say that I feel like you're feeling stuck. Like water is your complete element, and maybe you're just overcome with emotion and you don't know how to get out of it, and something going on with that. So this card came out upside down. I want to look at the numbers first. Number 1 is all about new beginnings, and number 8 is cycles. It could be obsessions, thinking, doing things over and over in the same way, being locked into a pattern, being bound by something. But it's also, an abundance number and a lot of, I want to say societies, but that's not even how to say it properly. But Cancer, what I'm talking about. So we're going to read from the good book. It says, everything is connected through universal flow of consciousness. And, okay, actually they have a reversal meaning. Let's read that, because that's how it came out. In a reverse position, the magic stream represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this is not one of them. You can't force inspiration, and you can't manufacture creativity. Unless you borrow too heavily from others' ideas, neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favorable position. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice anyways. And so Cancer, you guys know, you guys are so incredibly, I love Cancers. Okay, you guys are so deep, so intuitive, so like I can actually sit down and feel the level of depth and connection, whereas with a lot of other people I don't connect because it feels just, I guess, more superficial. So anyways, you know where this is coming from, and it is a time just to really let go and embrace your authenticity once again. Now this card came up reverse, as you saw, and it's education. We're going to leave it in the upright, and we're going to also look at the good book just because we can. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. I mean, she is so serene and just trying to learn and be at one with the ocean, with the fog, with the sky, with the moon even. And here's like a little fairy person popping up. We'll see what happens, okay? So, Cancer, I've got stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what. will not get you what you want? Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants? That would be me, by the way. And hope no one will notice that you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter and some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. And so this can stand for so many different things. It's just even understanding your role in life or where you're headed, perhaps because of current events or leaders and powers like that. It could be that it has kind of rocked your foundation, like actually all of us. And perhaps you're listening to old tapes, old narratives of things that maybe you need to let go of or revisit, but it's okay not to know. It's okay maybe to decompress and just take a deep breath and allow Spirit to even give you downloads on what it is that you need to know, because there might be something in there for you with that. And it could be a time that you would need to just spend in quiet contemplation just to really regroup and feel that semblance of balance. 3 is cooperation, creativity. Feel like maybe you're feeling those blocks right now, like things are not flowing, things are not creative, there is no cooperation, which we can clearly see if you turn on mainstream media. But keep in mind, here I go again, getting in trouble. That lens is grossly slanted. There are a lot of people collaborating, cooperating, and wanting to really be peacemakers, and have a different school of thought. So everything is not exactly the propaganda that we see on television. There are two sides to every coin, two sides to every story. Enough said. One more card for my Cancer friends. I just want to say that from Spirit, coming from Spirit, that you guys are getting a really big hug. That if you've been through it, if you've been through it, that we're with you and that we're encouraging you. I just got some channel messages and I'm seeing, actually, okay, this is for somebody, I don't know. But if some of you guys are even conspiracy theorists or whatever the case may be, what I'm seeing is this huge thing in the sky that looks like an unidentified flying object, like a UFO type thing. And then it melted away into these buildings, kind of like falling away catastrophically. And then the next thing I know, I saw like these like jets pulling through the sky, okay, and leaving like chemtrails or whatever. And now I see like a winding path. So it could be that you are really just in the middle of it, okay? Obviously having a rough time. So what else? Thank you, Spirit, for that. What else do we need to know for Cancer, please? Show me now these messages. You know, everybody's different. We're not all on the same frequency. Some of you guys can be having tower moments in your family, with your spouses, significant other, with your friends, whatever the case may be, where it could look like, you know, we don't even know what's going on the horizon. Things are changing. Masks are slipping. I'm seeing things that I've never seen before. What does this mean? Making you feel uncertain and out of touch with your connection to Spirit, to your water element even. And you are the water element. Like, we need to get you back in touch with that. I'm pulling these two. Okay. So I just talked about a message I got downloaded a moment ago that I channeled that talked about flying objects. And so this could be maybe even perhaps a confirmation. I mean, look at the crop circles. I mean, what else can I say about that, okay? You look for yourself. You saw me shuffle. Also, I see here, this horse almost reminds me of the ones that are stuck on the merry-go-rounds, going around and around. This horse escaped the merry-go-round. The number 20 is a really powerful number. Also, once you notice, it reduces to a 2. Two is about balance, about self-empowerment. It's about your personal power specifically. Maybe you came off the carousel. Maybe that carousel was going around and around and this horse jumped off or fell off and is now flying. And that's pretty intense actually over the crop circle. So it could be that you are seeking your freedom and you're looking into everything in a whole different way. And you're not the only one, by the way. You're not the only sign I've seen this in. Hints of it. I've tried to keep like really out of current events and stuff because I want this just to be, I guess, timeless and whatnot. But it is what's coming up. I see that you're looking at the past with new eyes. You're seeing that perhaps you wanted a carousel all along. For example, like making that money, paying your bills, going back to work, making that money, paying your bills, going back to work. And then seeing that perhaps that was all by design and that there's more to life. What happened to the rainbows? What happened to the freedom? What happened to flying? What happened to transformation and butterflies and just experiencing your own prowess, right? With the number 2 vibrationally. So this kind of relates as well to Ring Circus. I feel like this horse is saying, I'm out of here. The heck with that. And it's got circusy vibes as well. Ring Circus, so the number 15, a lot of changes and fluctuations. Same with the number 5 here and the number 5 here. And then it reduces to a 6, which for me is like victory. I always think of 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands with that. But I want to look at this number 15 a little bit closer. Ring Circus, you are capable and competent. Cancer. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources you need. Recognize that all wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are, you have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin. You're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. Cancer, if you heard my stomach grumble, I apologize. We're on a diet. Not even kidding. So the Ring Circus, okay? This person is stepping out with all of the experience, all of the wisdom. And again, looking at the past of current events, the past of how we led our lives, the past of what we believed, the past of what kept you stable. Because this rock obviously is like red, like the root chakra. And this elephant is saying, you know, I'm headed towards abundance and I know what I carry with me. Yes, ones from the past, but also wisdom from the past. I don't forget, and it doesn't mean I'm trapped in a cycle of I have a hard time believing and moving on, being trapped in my ideas or thoughts. It means simply that I have learned a lot and I can recognize red flags or bullshit when I see it, or problems when they crop up and arise, or even the wrong path to take. So this elephant is on a journey and on a quest for abundance, for change. And yet I see you looking towards the past a little bit more. So you might want to kind of explore that a little bit with you. All right. I would set kind of a little timer to look at the past and then look at your future and of course your present. We just want to dedicate quite a bit more time to the present and being present and not so much in our heads, as that can affect our health as well. Be sure to connect with the moon, the sky, the cosmos. And this is really airy. It's interesting. Like there's it's almost like for you to connect with the stream of water, the magic stream, being the crab, your intuition, the depth of everything, then you need to go ahead and move onto solid ground, some earth energy, as well as intellectual energy. What else do we need to know about Cancer for the next 30 days, please? Show me now. celebration, 3 of Cups. You could be thinking about visiting someone. They could be thinking about you. We're thinking happy hour. It could be over Zoom or in person. Birthdays, bar mitzvahs. Did I say bar mitzvahs? Okay. Forgive my, I'm still trying to learn how to talk with my retainers. That's a lot of fun. So I'm going to say that perhaps you're going to go somewhere like a banquet or meeting people for happy hour, meeting people for lunch, and you want that copacetic energy where you are just celebrating and relaxing and enjoying yourself. And I feel like this could be even meeting someone that you feel kind of like an innocent happiness or a blush of youth or a blush of like a crush, things like that, or somebody that you saw a crush with or on. Okay, not for everybody, but for somebody. I think that also you want to meet to be able to, if it's not like, if drinking's not your thing, that's fine. It's just like having that reciprocity. I could never say that word, but you know what I'm talking about. And you want to be able to express and exchange ideas in a way that's free flowing and easy. What else do we need? Okay, for Cancer, show me now. Cancer's like, I'll show you. Okay, so you've had, yeah, I've been feeling this for you. You've had a really, really difficult time. Things are incredible change. In fact, I don't think I've gotten this card in this deck. Maybe I'm wrong, but this feels to me, when I first saw it, is a 10 of Swords. I won't be surprised if it shows up. This could speak about betrayals, about heartache, but definitely things have ended. A certain ending according to like how you view things. And he's even like sticking his legs into the water here. And it almost looks like the moon in the water. So maybe, I don't know what's going on. But I feel like you could just be looking at things and how everything ends and how you're left feeling after like monumental losses. 3 big losses at least, and feeling like there's a gate hemming you in. And almost feeling like I just don't even know what to do with all of it. So a lot of stuff going on. So my heart goes out to you for sure. But major changes for you. So we need to figure out, okay, because you are moving forward. You're moving towards abundance. Show me a little bit about what this elephant needs to tell us in my Cancer reading, please, for the next 30 days. If you like this type of reading, please do smash that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's the easiest way to give back to this channel and to hopefully help bump up my viewings. Show me now. Okay, so the 5 of Wands, the elephant is headed towards, looks like a struggle, looks like a competition. Not all competition is bad, by the way. What else is the elephant telling us for Cancer? Show me now. Rest. Okay, so that's what you are headed out of, a time of like heavy energy. And it could be that you're battling within yourself, saying, well, things need to get done, I need to know, and this and that and the other. But you don't need to know everything. It's the same card that we read earlier, which talks about you don't have to know everything. Part of it is what you're struggling with. Well, I don't know. What if this? What if that? And I feel like this reading is almost for me. But anyways, the inner struggle. If you notice, this lamp hasn't turned on. I mean, everybody's just kind of battling it out. Nobody looks like they're hurt. It's just an inner battle, or even an outward battle as well. But it's just kind of like wrestling and wrangling with ideas, and it's not productive, okay? So if you can, set that energy down and take time to rest. Take time to reflect, to be quiet, to be still, to be at peace, to discharge some of this negative emotion, some of the negative energy, some of the fears, some of the tears I heard, some of the anger. Give yourself time when you experience loss on this level, and it is a complete like leveling. It could have been your job completely ended. You could have lost loved ones. You could be on complete opposite sides of political opinions on current events, and therefore lost loved ones that way, and friends and family, because you're just not seeing eye to eye and you're on different wavelengths. Whatever these losses are, they're monumental, and it deserves time to reflect. It deserves time to really honor your emotions. Honor the time that you need in order to heal. You have a lot of green here. Allow yourself that time to heal. That will give you your best stability moving forward, because you do have abundance coming to you. But there is, look, there is a need to decompress. Okay, I should have done that on camera. I just cracked the cards open and I've got them like this. I had the King of Cups here, which is about being, yeah, a little bit in your emotions, but feeling more in control and seeing things a little bit clearer. Kind of like being steady and feeling more like yourself than maybe you have in a long, long time. Regrouping, and even, I mean, you're no longer this flying horse painted for a carnival on a carousel that just never stopped and broke free. Now you've come within your power again. You have found your stability. You have found what it is that you love and sensuality. You've learned many, many lessons, and I feel like this beard is even telling me that is an echo of this guy right here, the elephant. So it's a time, a passage of time. I would have through a lot of tough times. I've been maybe beat up from the street up, and still I survive, okay? And you are definitely going to be celebrated. 6 of Wands. This is all about celebration, people understanding that maybe you have gone through it, even if like people, it doesn't matter like what other people think, but it's nice to be recognized for like what you've been through and how you've grown. I feel like you're making incredible leaps and bounds on grabbing your personal power once again and being fully balanced and embodying who you are, okay? So I see here in the future 6 of Wands, celebration, stability, excitement. So sorry. And even like elation. There could even be a marriage or a marriage being referenced here. Ooh, pardon me. So with that, and I heard the word May, so maybe in May things start really looking up and flourishing for you whenever it is that you happen upon this read. So much love to you. Thank you so much, dear Cancer, and namaste.